Welcome to Mommy and Mason's cooking show.
Mason, today we have a special request from our glamorous culinary expert in the family, Jay, who is the curator and owner of Jaystronomy. She wanted us to make cinnamon rolls. So instead, we're going to be making miso, caramel, apple, cinnamon rolls. Are you ready for this?
Yeah!
Okay, so for our easy cinnamon rolls, we're gonna cheat and do buttermilk biscuits in a can. Who has time to make cinnamon roll dough from scratch and wait for it to proof? So you rip out the paper and then you smack it till it opens. So you're gonna separate the biscuit dough into circles and lay them flat on your cutting board. Nice work.
All right.
Now we're going to put them aside for a little bit so that they come to temperature. Now we're gonna make our miso caramel sauce. This is kind of an experiment, so we'll see how it turns out. 1.5 teaspoons of red miso paste. 2 tablespoons of butter in the same pot. Now we will put it over an open flame and melt that. So in a separate bowl, we're going to combine 1/2 cup of brown sugar and 1.5 tablespoons of cinnamon. Excellent work, Mason. Now you're going to mix that together. Can you hear that butter sizzling away here?
Yeah.
I have it on about medium heat, and you'll want to incorporate the miso and the butter together until they're well combined. What, baby boy?
Wait, I'm mixing it.
Oh yeah, that looks great. Okay, you're done? Perfect. Once you're done mixing and the cinnamon and sugar is well incorporated, your butter miso mixture should also be done. We're going to be adding that to 2 cups of peeled, chopped, and cored apples. About 2 medium apples.
I like apples. This is done.
That's done. All right. Now that that's done, we're going to take our biscuit dough, which has taken the chill off a little bit, and we're going to overlap all of the edges. And kind of pinch them together so that all the edges overlap. Now that the edges are kind of overlapped, we're gonna roll it out. Do you want to roll?
Yeah.
We're gonna try to roll this out into a rectangle.
Let me make it super flat.
Okay, go ahead. Now that our dough is roughly, and I mean roughly, in the shape of a rectangle, we're going to pick one of the short sides and smear the rest of the butter, which is 6 tablespoons of butter. 6 tablespoons seems like a lot, and it is. A pioneer woman said,
wow,
if butter doesn't ooze out of your cinnamon roll edges while you're rolling it, you probably need more butter. So,
I think.
no. Oh my goodness.
I know, I'm just gonna.
You're massaging. Massage it with love. With love, Mason. With love.
Oh, that feels good. That feels good.
So Mason used his hands to smear while I use the spatula. Mason, you want to show your hands to the camera? Yay! Now we're going to wash it all off. Now that Mason has clean hands, show your hands. No more butter. We're going to sprinkle the cinnamon sugar mixture all over everything. While we are doing this, we are preheating our oven to 375 degrees. You want to get that sprinkle everywhere. Hopefully, this will caramelize in the oven and give us that caramel miso flavor that I'm looking for without the candy thermometer, the heavy cream, and everything else that usually goes into making a caramel sauce. And then we're going to sprinkle all of our miso, butter, apples all over.
That's yummy. Can I eat one of them?
Yeah. Embrace the mess. we have put all of our apples, cinnamon, sugar, and butter all over it on top of this Pillsbury dough. Now we're gonna take the long side and roll it so it makes the cinnamon roll.
I know how to roll.
Again, this is an experiment, so we'll see how this works out.
I know how to roll.
Okay, we've washed our hands after creating this log of cinnamon, apples, and miso. And Mason's tasting the bounties of the food that spilled out of it. We're gonna cut it into about 1-inch pieces. See that swirl? We're gonna put it face up in our 8x8 pan, nestling them together as close as we can.
Yum.
Ta-da! Now we're gonna put this in a 375-degree oven for 18 to 20 minutes. Our cinnamon rolls got out of the oven a little bit ago. It took 20 minutes and they are yummy. How does it smell in here?
Yummy.
So now we're gonna make icing. In here we have 1 cup of confectioner's sugar, and to that we are adding
Milk. All of it.
2 tablespoons of creamer. But you can use milk if you'd like. And half a teaspoon of vanilla extract or vanilla paste. And then you're just gonna mix that all together until it makes the icing.
Maybe I can put my fingers in here.
Not recommended in general.
That's cool.
Right? It's like magic. It depends on how thick you want your icing to be. I like mine pretty thick, but if you like yours a little bit looser, you could certainly add more creamer or more milk or even water. It's all good. Mason's licking the counter. It's that good. If you use a fork, you grab a big chunk of it and you just drizzle it on top.
Okay.
Like that.
Drizzle.
You can also use a spoon to do that. Ooh.
Maybe you can just rub it on there.
Now it's time to
Eat it!
This is our miso caramel apple cinnamon roll. That's a mouthful, and we will take a mouthful in just a second.
Mommy?
Approve?
Approve. Mommy, are you gonna devour the whole thing?
I'm gonna devour the whole thing.
What? Mommy devours.
Mommy devoured it. Thank you for
Watching. Bye.
Bye.